Hey guys, welcome back to Fair Talks about LFC. Guys, today was a brilliant day for Liverpool. We won 5-2 against Norwich. Some people say, oh my god, it's just Norwich, 5-2 against a team that isn't very good. Norwich are pretty good. They drew against Tottenham. They are a real good team, and especially at their ground. But we did win 5-2, and the team sheet lineup looked like this. It was I haven't got a picture for you, sorry, but this is what it sounds like. We had Reina in goals. We had Wisdom, Aga, Skirtle, and Glenn Johnson as our back five, as the keeper and back four. And then our three midfielders were Suso, Joe Allen, and Steven Gerrard. And then our three fronts were Sterling, Suarez, and Suso. And if you ask me, that is unbelievably a young team and at the same time good experienced team, and them young players played better than some of the experienced players out there and some of the experienced players we had on the bench and in the reserves and whatnot. When it was when we won after the game, after 5-2, I was happy. I was happy that we got a goal. Just to say as well, guys, we did make some subs. Asadi, come on. On the last video I was saying his name completely wrong, but Asadi, come on. Who else come on for us? Jordan Henderson come on for us, and Jamie Carragher come on for Glenn Johnson, just to rest them for Thursday's game. But anyway, guys, as you know, 5-2. Luis Suarez hit his hat-trick. Sahin got his third goal for the club, and then also Steven Gerrard got a goal too. It was fantastic play. The goals that we conceded were sloppy defending, big time. Like the ball come over, and Skirtle completely missed the ball, and then they just had a complete opportunity to hit the ball into the back of the net, and any striker could have took it easily. Even myself could have scored that against Reina. The second goal was quite sloppy as well. The ball come to Reina, he should have caught it, and it just bounced straight off his arms, and then straight into a Norwich's player, and then Norwich just hit it, and Reina had no chance of saving that goal. But he should have caught it in the first place, and we shouldn't have conceded any goals, if you ask me. We should have played a little bit better in the defense wise. But if you think about it, we did have Wisdom there, and if you got one defense player that isn't playing good, then your whole defense isn't good. If you have one fullback not playing good, then they got that gap, and then they constantly got that goal over you. They constantly got that gap over you, so you can always play that player through that slot. But he did. Saying that, he did actually play a fantastic game, Wisdom. Sometimes he was slacking in defence, but that will come. He's going to become a great fullback for Liverpool. I can see it happening right now. He's already a good fullback now. He's he's better than Jack Robinson that we got in our youth system, and he's also better than John Flanagan. He is basically the fourth choice fullback behind Martin Kelly. Only because Jose Enrique got a bad knee at the minute, he is probably third at the second. But with Martin Kelly out, he's basically the second choice, and until Jose Enrique comes fully back, he will constantly be playing for us on Thursdays and Saturdays. What else? Suso playing on he played on the right and left wing. In the first half he was on the right, and then on the second half he was on the left. He played absolutely fantastic on the right. I found he played better on the right than he did on the left. I know we didn't have as much time on the left as we did on the right, but he did actually played fantastic. Playing them great balls. He's got fantastic left foot on him. He's playing great balls, great link up, 1-2 touch passes, to Suarez, laying off Suarez so many times, and it was just fantastic. The other young player that was playing was obviously Sterling. He played fantastic on the wing. He tried to look for his goal. He was trying to get that goal, and he was fighting as hard as he could. He was doing on those Norwich players. Every time he took that shot, there was always someone blocking it, so there was nothing he could actually physically do to get that goal, because he was never getting set up to be on his own one-on-one with the keeper. Man of the match in my eyes, who played the best, Suso in my eyes actually played the best until he come off. Suso, I think that played number one out of everyone, but when he did come off, Luis Suarez was still playing up to his top-notch form, so Luis Suarez did get man of the match, but in my eyes, Suso should have, even though he didn't score a goal and all, but he played fantastic, and I hope he's playing Thursday in our UEFA game. when you play as good as he is and such an age as him, he is going to become such a great Liverpool player if he stays. If he doesn't stay, then that's purely up to him, because I can see some Spanish clubs going to buy him and Wisdom at the same time. Because they're both fantastic young players. Who else played really well? Joe Allen with his passing. You can never fault Joe Allen with his passing. Another thing about the passing was that Liverpool passed the ball like crazy. I think they must have done 30 odd passes at once, or maybe 40 passes before they even lost the ball. Sometimes I see them, you even hear the crowd noticing. They were like cheering every time they made a pass, because they made so many. It was unbelievable how well they actually played the football this time than in most games. They played it so well, and I wish that Liverpool could play like on a weekly basis and keep these players out there. Barini was injured. We played even better without Barini. Martin Kelly was injured. I'd rather Martin Kelly than instead of Wisdom, so that is a fault. But John Joe Shelby had a suspension, so Sahin played amazing. He even picked up a goal for himself. That's 3 goals for the club in 2 games. That's why he should be playing. He should be a first choice player in the Premier League, not just playing all these Capital One games and all these fucking UEFA games. But anyway, Gerrard played absolutely fantastic. Again, his goal. He's the skipper. He's gonna play amazing still. He's still got it. He's still got years on him. He's still got many, many years to go until he retires or anything. He is absolutely fantastic the way he plays football. And he was playing them long passes. With Joe Allen, I've seen that he always just passes to the side a lot, not much in front, because that's the Brendan Rodgers way it is. If you're going to play in the front, there's only small ones at front. But Steven Gerrard always looks for that front attack ball. And if he thinks he can't make it, he still goes for it and he makes them. He played a fantastic ball to Sterling that led to his goal. He played an absolutely fantastic long ball to Sterling. When past Norwich's left back, Sterling picked the ball up, passed it back to Steven Gerrard, who was running outside the box. Steven Gerrard hit it, it took a deflection and went into the goal. That's what you need to play. Pass and move football and 1 to 2 touch football at the same time, because that's Brendan Rodgers' way and Liverpool's way all in one, and I think that's what they're trying to do. I think Asadi needs to play a lot more for us, because he's got so much skill and he's got so much potential. I have to see him. He's 3.4 million. He played fantastic against West Brom, and he played okay for the minutes he was on. People like Jordan Henderson need to start playing a lot more, because they're the people that actually play like Brendan Rodgers' way, 1 to 2 touch football. Good passing and then good long shot at the same time. And a good long pass at the same time. Who else played fantastic in my eyes? A lot of people did. The defence was slacking big time. Reina is not finding his form at the minute. After his defence finds his form and our defence is sorted up a little bit better, I think Reina will find his form again. Who else played fantastic? Suso. As I said, Suso, he was passing amazing. 1 to 2 touch passes, just like Brendan Rodgers' way. He was quickly passing everywhere, and he picked up a goal, as I said. But yeah, that's fantastic. I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna say overall, everyone played fantastic. I wish a lot more people was on the pitch instead of who actually was. Norwich, they had a bad day today. They scored 2 goals, don't get me wrong, but them 2 goals were dead lucky. There was because of Norwich's slip-ups. So, Norwich didn't play well. Sorry, Norwich, for saying this. Any Norwich fans watching, they did play terrible, and you would probably agree with me. You've had better days, and I know you've had better days, because Norwich is actually a good football team, and I've enjoyed watching them over these couple of years. I keep in touch with all the leagues and stuff, and I gotta give it. They are a good team, and the Holt is an absolutely fantastic striker. You just need to start playing him in the first team a lot more than you do anyway. Who else? There's nothing else I can really talk about, guys. It's great for Liverpool to get their first win. This will be a confident boost, because our next game is Reading, and Reading still haven't found their first win yet. They drew against Newcastle, which is a good result for them, but maybe maybe now Liverpool can now find their grips and get the winning games that they need. They should beat Reading. I'm not sure if it. We just played against Norwich at Norwich, so hopefully it's at Anfield. If it's not, then we should still win. Notch, Reading is a great, Reading are a great team when they want to play, and they play some fantastic football, except for that Podbriak, whatever, I can't really pronounce his name, the Russian striker. He's fantastic at the same time, and hopefully we get the second win and then keep this win streak going, because I'm not sure who we go after Reading, but these next 3 games are supposed to be teams that were supposed to be at the win. So hopefully we get that win streak going, we climb up the table and go to where we deserve. I reckon top 6 hopefully this year, but I think we will finish about top 8. I reckon we'll finish about 8th, but I want to finish top 6, because that'll be good for Liverpool. But anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this talk about the 5-2 about the Norwich game. I did mumble a little bit, but yeah, good result for Liverpool, bad result for Norwich. Any Norwich fans, I'm so sorry. Good hat-trick for Suarez again at Norwich, and hopefully both Norwich and Liverpool have a good, successful career from season from now on. Bye, guys.